Hi, I'm Maria from Crochet A to Z and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. And if you have, thank you. And I want to thank you all for being here. I want to show you another great stitch. You can make a lot of things with it: baby blankets, sweaters, cowls, scarves, face cloths. The list goes on and on. If you want to make something for the holidays, this is a great stitch to use. It's just beautiful. Acrylic yarn with a little bit of glitter, really pretty. Baby, baby Afghan, really nice. And I just want to show you just how pretty it is. If you don't finish it in a single crochet at the top, this is the edging that it has. It has a really nice look. The texture is a really nice texture, and it is a tight stitch. If you want to make it a little looser, instead of going by the recommended hook that the yarn tells you, you can go up a few sizes, say to an H, from an H to an I hook or a J hook, and it'll make it even lacier looking stitch. Like I said, it's really pretty and I love it. I used, for this yarn, I used Basic Stitch by Lion Brand, and this is 100% acrylic, and this is their purple, and it's really pretty. For today's tutorial, I'm actually going to use also a Basic Stitch yarn, but I'm going to use this next color, which is really, really pretty as well, and it's called Steel Blue. I'm going to do a tutorial about different yarns that I use and what I think of them, if I like them, if I recommend them. So I'm looking forward to doing that tutorial with you as well. So here we go. We're going to start. And like I said, for this I'm going to use an H hook. And let's get going. And it's going to be a really easy stitch for you to learn as a beginner. If you want to add it to your repertoire, if you've been crocheting a long time, it's a really, really pretty and easy stitch, quick working stitch. So again, I used an H hook, and what I did is with this stitch, all you have to do is odd chains. So you pick an odd number of chains depending on what you're going to make. Just go out with odd chains. So this is my working chain right here. These are my chains. And at the end or the beginning, depending on how you look at it, it's my slip knot for those who have not crocheted before. I am going to go slow for various reasons. So you can follow me, so you can make notes, so you can follow along and crochet with me. I like to do that. I'm visual. I like to make it easy for anyone that wants to learn something and doesn't want to have to go through it 4 or 5 times because I'm going fast. I don't want to do that. So in the third chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to make a single crochet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to single crochet right across. Now I mentioned that I did a chain, or maybe I didn't mention, chain of 17. I'll end up with 15 single crochets. Now the reason why I'm saying always know if you're going to make single crochets at the end of this up here, if you want to clean it up a bit, or if you want your edge to look like this, which I really love, but if you want it to end in single crochets, then know the amount of stitches that you have from your beginning so that you can add the same at the top. So like I said, we're going to do single crochets right across. And this is a really easy, nice stitch. And I'm doing the single crochets across. And for those of you that have never single crocheted before, there are tutorials that I've put out for single crochets and chains, slip knots. But all you have to do is you go in the chain, you pull up a loop, you yarn over, you pull through 2. You go in the chain, you pull up a loop, you yarn over, you pull through 2. So now what's going to happen is we are going to go to the next step. Now I want to mention, that's what your single crochets look like, that this is a 1 row repeat. So now once you get past this, you're golden. You're going to just keep going until you finish your work. So every time you get to an end, you're going to chain 1 and chain 2. You're going to turn your work. This counts, so you do not go into this first chain because this counts. Into the next chain, you're going to do a single crochet. You're going to chain 1 and you're going to chain 2 all the time. You're going to go right back in there. You're going to pull up, yarn over, and pull through 2. A second single crochet right in the same spot that you made your first single crochet and you chain 2. That is your first spider stitch. Really easy. Great for beginners, great for advanced, great for a new stitch in your repertoire. I just love this stitch. You can make so many things with it, and it's really pretty. So now you're going to skip the next stitch right here. You're going to skip that. You're going to go in the next, and you're going to make a single crochet, a chain 2, and another single crochet. You're going to skip the next one, and you're going to go in here, and you're going to make a single crochet, a chain 1, a chain 2, and another single crochet in the same spot. Skip, single crochet, chain 1, chain 2, single crochet in the same spot. Move on, skip, single crochet, chain 1, chain 2, single crochet in the same spot. Skip this one, go to the next one, right here, single crochet, chain 1, chain 2, single crochet in that same spot. I'm going slow so you can follow me and so you can make your notes, and it just makes it easier, and I like to be visual, so I like it to make it easier for you as well. So skip right here, single crochet, chain 1, chain 2, single crochet. You're going to skip this last stitch, this next stitch, and in the very last stitch, you're going to finish off, and it might be a little hard for you to get in there at first. You're going to finish off with the single crochet in that last spot. I want to show you what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? And it gives you a little bit of a curl. It's really pretty. Now, you're at the end here where you did your single crochet. You're going to chain 1. You're going to chain 2. You're going to turn your work around. You're going to skip this stitch, as always, this one. You're going to go where your chain 2 is, and you can tell. If you go like this, you can see your chain 2s. You're going to go into that chain 2, and you're going to do a single crochet and chain 1, chain 2, and make another single crochet in that same spot. Going to go into the next chain 2, a single crochet, chain 1, chain 2, go right back in there, and that's your single crochet. Keep going right across, single crochet, chain 1, chain 2, single crochet. This is your spider stitch. Go right in here. You're going to see your chain 2, It's right there. You can feel for it. 1, 2, single crochet in there. So you just do this right along. Chain 1, chain 2, single crochet in that same spot. Go into the next one, single crochet, chain 1, chain 2, single crochet. Next spot, single crochet, chain 1, chain 2, single crochet. The spider is quite pretty, isn't it? Not like the ones we see out there in the basement or whatever. So once you did that, at the very end, you're going to do a single crochet. You're going to chain 1 and 2. And I want you to see what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? Let me put it up against this. That's what it looks like in the different colors. It's nice to see it in a couple of colors just to get an idea of the way it looks. Let me pan out a little bit so you can see it. Isn't it pretty? So now once you chain 2, I'm just going to loosen up my yarn here because it's a little tangled. You're going to turn your work. Don't put anything in there. Your chain 2 counts. Go right back in here where your chain 2 from below is and do a single crochet. Chain 1, chain 2, and do another single crochet in the same spot. And we're going to do this until you finish whatever it is you are making. Whatever you're making, you just go right along and see where you can see it. And you're going to go right in here and make another single crochet. And this works up really quick. Go right in there, make another single crochet. So right in here, single crochet, chain 1, chain 2, single crochet. And you're going to be able to tell where your chain 2 is. It's going to be real easy. Chain 1, chain 2, single crochet in the same spot. Same there. Single crochet, chain 1, chain 2, go right in the same spot and do another single crochet. Now again at the very end here, you're going to do your single crochet to end the row. You're always going to end in a single crochet and chain 1, chain 2. You're going to turn your work. That's always going to count, so you don't have to put anything there. And you're going to go into your chain 2 right there and do a single crochet and chain 1, chain 2, and do another single crochet right in here. And this is your spider stitch. And I do love this stitch. I love sharing stitches that I've used and I love. And because to me it's good that way, because then it's like, well, I used it for a lot of different things. I actually did make a christening blanket with this stitch as well. And I want to show you, don't forget to when you make your single crochet, chain 1, chain 2, don't forget, because you want to be able to get back to make your next row, single crochet right in there. I did make a christening blanket with this, and it was beautiful. It was a very lacy. I did use a white as requested, and it was really beautiful. It came really, beautiful. It was, and I actually just want to mention that I did make a baby's bonnet with this as well to go with the christening outfit. And if anybody wants to see a tutorial on that, just let me know, because I can show you how to make it. It was kind of my own pattern. I decided, well, I want to make a baby's bonnet to go with the Afghan, but I want it to match the stitching. So I said, let's try it and see what we can do. Don't be afraid to try things with these stitches that I'm showing you. Don't be afraid to, you're artistic. This is whether you've been crocheting for a long time or you've been just started crocheting. Think of yourself as an artist with yarn. And because you're an artist with yarn, you can create your own patterns and things that you want to make with certain stitches that you come across. See how pretty it is? It's just such a pretty, pretty stitch. So don't be afraid to experiment and try your own thing with these patterns, because you can make your own things. And you'd be surprised that you can make a baby bonnet with this. And I did do it. It was a nice baby's hat that went with the blanket. And if you want to know, I can show you how I made it. Just let me know. So now, again, you came to the end. You did a single crochet. You're going to always chain 1, chain 2. That's always going to count. You're going to turn your work around. You're never going to put anything there. You're going to find your first chain 2 space, and you're going to do single crochet, chain 1, chain 2, and another single crochet. And I'll do this last row across for this tutorial. And like I said, it's an easy stitch. It moves really fast. You can do this in front of the TV while you're watching something you really, really like. And I think you'll really find it easy. And like I said, it moves fast. I want to give you stitches that I think that you'll be able to make things if you want to make things for bazaars, or if you want to give them as gifts, that are quick stitches to learn and to work up. So if you wanted to do something for the holidays, then you'd be able to. So that's what I'm trying to do with these different stitches that I show you. Although I will have a tutorial. We're going to make another project. So again, single crochet. So here's at the end, you're going to find your chain 2, and you're going to make your single crochet. You're going to chain 1, chain 2. I'm going to show you what happens if you don't chain 2. So we make our single crochet. We make another single crochet. We forget your chain 2, let's just say. Get to the end and you do your single crochet. And I want to show you. So you do your single crochet at the end here. And then you chain 1 and 2. And you turn your work around. So you're going to notice it's going to look different. There's no place for you to go to make your single crochet, your chain 2, and your single crochet. Here it is right here. So I wanted to show you that, so that if you do make a mistake, no worries. I always say this, not to worry. You can pull it out. So here we go. Single crochet, chain 1, chain 2, single crochet right in that spot. And at the end, you do your single crochet right here. And before you go anywhere, you chain 1, chain 2, you turn your work around, that always counts, and then you go into the next, chain 2, and you make a single crochet, you chain 1, chain 2, and that was that single from chain 2 from below, and then you make your next single crochet. And that's the spider stitch. And I want to show you something too. If you can see this, it's almost like it has rows. So there's one. So you see it almost looks like it's split a row, then there's another row, and then it looks like a line. So it really is pretty. And I'm going to show you from here. It almost looks like it has rows to it, but that's just the way the pattern pulls. It's just really pretty. And the other thing that I mentioned, if you don't want that edging in the end, you figure out whatever you did for your chains on the bottom. Like I did, I chained 17, but then I ended up with 15 chains on the bottom. So you just chain 15 on the top, or whatever it is that you made. And that's what if you want to put a border of single crochets on the top to make it look a little more finished. If I like it this way, but if you wanted to do that, I wanted to mention. And if I'm holding this a certain way, you can almost see the rows that I'm talking about. It looks like it's giving you rows. It's like so pretty. And I want to show you in the 2 colors, because I always like to show the colors. And it's a real pretty stitch, but it really comes out vibrant when you're done with it, because it just makes the stitch so pretty. So this is Maria from CrochetAtoZ, and if you haven't joined, please subscribe. Please push that subscribe button. If you have, I appreciate it. I love having you all here in our little crochet family, whether you're new, whether you've been around for a long time. We just want to crochet together, have fun, escape the insanity of today's world, and just do something that relaxes us, makes us relax at the end of the day. And I think it's important, especially if you work all day. It's always nice to pick up a crochet hook and some yarn in your hand and do that. And I've got a lot of more tutorials coming. I can't wait to show them to you. I want to thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've reached over 700 subscribers. I am so psyched and so excited. So please push that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. Please push the like button so more people can see these tutorials, because it does change the algorithms. It helps it get out there. So again, thank you all for being here. Please stay safe and warm wherever you are. And we're here together in this beautiful crochet community. And thank you, and have a great day. And don't forget, push that subscribe button. I love having you here all the time. Thanks. Bye-bye.